Hey everyone. As promised, here's just a little update regarding how we're going to be meeting as a church in the near future. I'll cut right to the chase. Our plan is for the next 8 weeks, that's through December and January, to meet only virtually. So to go just to live stream, only no in-person meeting through the holidays and through the month of January. And the reasons for that are there's a few reasons, even given the Supreme Court's ruling, which I'm still trying to figure out exactly what it means for local churches. But I don't have a real problem with the way our local authorities have been handling the pandemic, and I don't have a real problem with the zone designations and what those things mean. I think that the general purpose of those restrictions are to protect public health, and I think that is godly and wise. I think there can be lots of disagreements about whether or not it works and all that kind of things, but I'm generally in favor of those restrictions to help keep people safe. We know the virus is deadly in many cases, and it is creating a lot of problems for local hospitals and doctors and nurses. And so we want to, as a church, be mindful of that and honor the restrictions the local authorities have given us. And I'm okay with that. So that's sort of the first reason. The second reason is, if we're going to abide right now by the restrictions of the orange zone, which we're in right now, it makes gathering for church a little bit difficult because of the numbers. We have about 10 people on site to pull off the live stream as it is, which means we can only have about 10 more people in attendance because we want to leave room for a handful of people who may visit without letting us know in advance. That's not a lot of people in the room, and our A-B schedule to accommodate everybody who might want to come might have to become an ABCD schedule. So you come once a month or something like that. It's a lot of administration to figure that out. Maybe it's worth it. Right now it doesn't quite feel like it, especially because if someone in the leadership gets sick or exposed, as we've seen in the last month or so, that means you got to pull the whole thing offline anyway, and you got to pre-record a video, and maybe people can't come. And there are some of us in leadership who have some other sort of compromising health concerns, which makes it kind of sketchy if there's been an exposure and we all get together, even masked, in the same room. So a lot of complications, and it seems to me to be prudent right now. We've proven we can do it. It seems to me to be prudent that we not meet through these next 8 weeks. Given the fact we're probably going to go to red zone in the next couple weeks anyway. And based on the health professionals I've talked to, hospitals are in trouble, urgent cares are in trouble. So that's where I'm at. I think our church is positioned really well to make it through this kind of thing. In talking with people, I know some of you are struggling with the isolation, but in generally talking with people, I have found that many people in our church are finding fellowship with each other, are seeing each other in the neighborhood, are in Zoom meetings and small group meetings, and staying in touch. I really want to encourage you, if you haven't taken advantage of those kinds of things yet, hopefully you haven't fallen through the cracks and just been missed in that. But if that's the case, or if it's just something you haven't taken advantage of yet, getting into one of these virtual groups, I really want to encourage you to do that. Reach out to me or reach out to Pastor Alex, and we'll get you plugged in with a group that can provide you some support and connection through at least the next 8 weeks. So, don't feel like you're signing up to have to be on a 2-hour Zoom meeting once a week or anything like that. It's more or less just to make sure that someone is checking in with you, that you are touching base with someone from the church to make sure that you're getting the things that you need, and you're getting prayer and things like that. So I can't reiterate that enough. Please don't let yourself get so way out into orbit that you forget where your home is. So that's about it. If you have questions or concerns, email me, and I'd be happy to talk with you about those things. I did have an interesting conversation recently about some things we could do to make our online, our virtual, our live stream service potentially a little bit more interactive with some good controls. And so we're going to look into that and see what the possibility of that is, and hopefully that will enhance your experience. That sounds crazy. Yeah, so that's it. Listen, I'm praying for you all. Please pray for the leadership. We're trying to make good decisions to honor the authorities, to keep everyone safe, to honor God most of all. And we know it's a very politically charged time. Please resist the temptation to put people in categories and write them off based on these kinds of public health decisions. So, yeah, thanks for tuning in. We will see you on the live stream on Sunday. And again, please reach out if you have any questions or concerns about this. All right. Have a great day.